Welcome to the Xmas special of the Security Guards, which means technically this is season 4. We are running through Chestburster, Nano, Jesus, and off the book, by the book, mission from the corporation catalogue of weirdly Christmas-themed things. So, it's true, like, apart from 2, all of the corporation missions that you can buy are Christmas-themed.
Yeah, there are a lot of them.
There are a lot. I suppose, in future years we may well play others as Christmas specials. But right now we are doing Chestburster, Nano, Jesus. And I'm going to try and run it quite close to the book, except because we've only got 2 players available, we'll be doing it on easy mode. That is to say, everything you find will be as per the book, but I might change the order of things to make it a little easier. Because there's not many of you. It would have been preferable to have more of you.
I mean, to be fair, Giorgio was intending to come.
Yes, he was. So anyway, when last seen at the end of season 3, the 3 players we had at that point were the richest players on the planet, owning about 90% of the world's wealth. Since then, I know from Danny that he spent a lot of money trying to clone himself, getting embroiled in legal wrangles with the UIG because you're not supposed to have a clone of yourself at the same time as you're alive. And the reason he cloned himself was so that he could send his clone up to live with his son, the planet Jupiter. However, the clone doesn't want to go and is now suing Danny for rights to be Danny. There is an argument over which one actually is Danny, and in actual fact, you've no idea which one has turned up to this briefing we're about to have. The legal costs are immense, but have currently ground to a halt because both sides have basically claimed the bank account is theirs and not the other one's, and so that's having to have its own court case first, for which they cannot use the money that is theirs because that's part of the court case. So Danny's had to take up work to pay for the court case to see if he can have the money to sue himself. So that money will be perpetually frozen and in legal limbo for thousands of years. So that is why Danny has had to basically go back to Crazy Kiosk and get a job and start out again as a security guard. Kevin, how have you spent your money?
I've spent my money probably on family and trying to get out, trying to work out some of our own particular internal family issues.
So when you say family, of course, you're referring to your AI wife, Luvitar, who currently inhabits the body of your grandson.
Yes. Perhaps trying to research any possibility of separating the 2 back again.
Okay, well, your grandson technically had vacated the body once his mission was complete because he was basically designed by Danny's son to be the planet Jupiter, to basically just to rob Fort Knox. And once his mission was done, the code deleted itself. Hence, he was a vacant vessel that a Luvitar could inhabit. So there's no separation of the 2 personalities because only one still remains. However, you might want to try and get a Luvitar into a better body, one that you're more comfortable gaining conviction points from. And so, yes, you've spent an absolute fortune designing the perfect body. And every time... Sorry?
And clones again.
Well, they're robotic bodies in essence, I'm guessing, aren't they? Unless you're cloning yourself.
Well, I don't know. Could I transfer her now, if she was willing, into a bio body, a cloned bio body, a blank,
as long as it had a cybernetic brain.
Okay, that's where the money's gone then.
So yeah, you basically spent a lot of money with the Lazarus Corporation, who are bounty hunters, to get a depersonalized body who you consider to be fit enough. Then once you got the body and they were terminated, you had a cybernetic brain designed, researched and developed, designed, installed, fitted, and Louis transferred over into it. And the richest single company on the planet now is some tech startup for positronic brains. And yes, a Louis is now in some former criminal's body and still has terrible breath.
Oh, okay. I need more money for that then.
There's just no fixing it. Whatever body a Louis goes into, she has terrible breath. Consequently, rent is now due, and you need to find enough money to pay the maintenance fees on the positronic brain. So you've had to go back to Crazy Kiosk and get yourself a job, working again as a lowly security guard, having to start from the bottom and work your way up. So a few years have passed. We know what you've been doing now, and you turn up for your first Crazy Kiosk mission briefing. Agents, great, good, you're here. Awesome. We have mission for you. You will be security for Elon Musk, who wants to go shopping for his child in Yushny, and you will be his security detail. This is a 6-man mission, but here at Crazy Kiosk, we have 3-for-1 offer, so we send 2-man. So, you will be escorting Mr. Musk to I didn't write the name down, the shopping plaza in Middle Nipple called, it's here in the paperwork, I don't know where it is, oh no, the Ultra Mega Mall, the Ultraxa Mega Mall, even, go to correct one, not the one I first said, the one I second said. So, he will go to the entrance and you will meet him and be his bodyguards for Christmas shopping expedition for his son Ugingler.
So it's just Mr. Musk and his son, is it, or just Mr. Musk?
No, he's shopping for his son.
Okay, just the one person. Okay.
Yes, security models predict it is 6-person mission. That is why you two are here.
I honestly thought that after all these years you would have moved on by now. Gone to somewhere better than doing this crap.
Mr. Musk, very rich man. He pay lots of money.
I know, but do you not get bored with all these mission briefings and doing your 3-for-1 bollocks? And
Well, why would I be bored of Crazy Kiosk?
okay, fine. Whatever.
It is 2 jobs for the wages of 1.
Christ, well, okay.
It's very Crazy Kiosk ethos. Yes, I like it. Oh no, we're not 2 jobs for the price of 1, are we? We're getting.
No, you're doing a 3-for-1 special offer for Christmas.
You confused me now. How much am I being paid now? Am I getting paid for 1 person or a third
Correct.
of a person?
You are 1 person.
I just want to make sure. I don't sort of.
You get special Crazy Kiosk salary.
I don't know.
No, that is the salary you're on as Crazy Kiosk employee.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah.
Where is this for 1 person? Yes, according to your contract.
I believe back in ancient times they had this wonderful organization called unions that we could use in circumstances like this when we're told about special wages.
No, it's not permitted. It is in your employment contract.
I know, I'm just wistfully thinking.
But no unions is in the contract.
No, it says your heart, soul, body, and mind are property of Crazy Kiosk, and we have decided you're not joining union. So you're not. Okay, you go to work now.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
one more thing. Because it is shopping center and in public, and because Mr. Musk does not like guns that he does not own, you will not be allowed to carry any weapons apart from pistol you can conceal.
Well, how are we supposed to protect him?
With
Yeah,
pistol?
with pistol. We need something a little bit more heavier duty than that.
A pistol could protect him from a rogue reindeer, but apart from that, good fucking luck.
I mean, we'll be lucky to fight through the crowds of people recognising him, just the two of us.
Aye.
Nobody
you-
recognized him. He already changed Twitter avatar before going out in public.
Forward planning, ideal. What about two pistols? Two
That's
each.
allowed, but only pistol. Mr. Musk very nervous around guns.
Two. Okay. Well, we do.
How is he with close combat?
He just guns he does not like. He says he is very sensitive now. Does not like guns. Make him feel inferior because of small penis.
He really trusts you very much, doesn't he?
How does he feel about shields?
He has not said anything about shields.
Okay, we'll take him a shield or two, then we can. Hopefully, that'll give us a bit of time. If something
Yeah,
does
take
happen.
as many shields as medpacks as you like. You'll just have to buy them yourself, of course, because Crazy Kiosk give you a discount for everything you purchase. You may get the thing you bought.
That's not a discount. That's the basics of commerce. We pay you a thing, you give us the thing.
Yes, but the Crazy Kiosk, you can get two things for the price of one, provided you pay double price.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Well, I'll take a couple at least.
Yes, you go shopping now, but get to the, what's it called? Get to the place in Middle Nippo, the shopping center.
Isn't it Nakatomi Plaza?
No, wish it was.
Why is Jeff
Redcon,
Bezos there?
the Ultrax and Mega Mall within Nakatomi Plaza. Oh, you're right.
I see, I was listening.
Okay. Well, that's like going home, isn't it? Back to Middle Nipple.
I was going to say, where the fuck have you been?
Things got tricky after the planet thing, and
Yeah, tell me about it. I even tried to make money online again, but it didn't really happen. I had an amazing plan and that backfired tremendously.
Okay, so I take it you guys are going to go shopping for a few supplies before the mission.
Yes!
You have
Especially
in your
as
bank
Georgia got
accounts-
10 med packs and now we haven't got any.
okay. We have to buy some med packs. I'm saying we buy him a field shield just so we just make him wear it as soon as we get there, just in case.
I thought you were talking about Georgia
What
for a
I'm gonna do,
second.
I'm going to give you 10,000 credits each to spend on supplies. Right, that is what you've got left over of your cash. You do still have the Genghis Khan indestructible baseball bat.
Yes.
One of you should have that. I think it was Kevin.
Yes,
I've
not
got
me.
that. I've got that.
I've
Okay.
got the close combat chip.
The process chip for
Yeah.
10 close combat skill. Yeah.
Okay. I've
Right,
got a
so-
laser carbine as well. I'm not going to take that one. Damn it.
You're not allowed to take the laser carbine. You're going to have to take a pistol.
So, you know how my best skill is with tactical firearms? Well, it's not my best skill, but my best.
It's not my fault. It's what's in the
firearms
book.
I know. So I can't take any of my tactical firearms. I can't take this Carter L60. Although I do have knuckle dusters still, and I randomly got one grenade. And
I have a
and this
grenade as
CPC
well.
short sword.
They are concealable, aren't they?
Yeah, and they're not guns.
Technically, we could take them.
If you don't show it him, It's not a
I'm
problem,
no,
is it?
no,
If he's
Okay.
upset by guns, he doesn't mind baseball bats either, does he?
no, absolutely not.
All right.
All right, we take the baseball bat then. I've randomly got 3 field shields left as well.
I've got 2 disposable shields.
I'd get a better one
intravenous
if I were
med
you.
pack.
Right, you definitely need more med packs. So, IV med packs.
Yep.
They
300, right?
cost 300, and a standard med pack costs 200. So the IV is one that's physically attached to your body. You can only have one at a time. So I'd get
Yeah, but they're
a
better.
selection of IV and standard. And
Yeah, I'll go in for 10 of them.
okay, shields. You're going to want something better than a disposable shield. So
Field shield.
hang on, let me find the blinking page. Shields.
I can't even remember how shields work, actually.
They absorb hit points first, don't they? They take hit points and then you're onto yours.
They take the damage, but you don't roll the damage. They just take the maximum amount. The biggest shields, tactical assault, you can't afford. A covert shield costs 8,000. That's quite expensive. There's a self-charging shield that costs 5,000, but it's actually not technically as good as a battle shield, which costs 5,000. Obviously, it doesn't recharge itself. You have to plug that in. There's an insulated field shield that costs 3,000 and is immune to EMPS. Or there is the heavy field shield, which costs 2,000. Obviously, that can take EMPS damage. A field shield just isn't as good as a heavy field shield, but that only costs 1,000.
What was the immune to EMP? Was that heavy field?
That is insulated field shield, which is as good as a heavy field shield, I have to say.
I'm tempted to get one of those.
I'm
that
tempted.
Is 3,000.
Because I've spent 3,000 on these
IV
med packs.
Yeah.
I'll buy 2 more field shields.
Okay, so they're 1,000 each.
3,000 each, aren't they?
The insulated is 3,000.
I'll buy 2.
Okay, they basically have 30 hit points in them.
30 hit points. Okay, I have one for me and one for Elon Musk.
Okay. Right, anything else you guys are interested in?
Yes. Do I still have my flak armor and combat helmet?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, cool. And my alloy skull.
Yeah.
Can we wear that then if we're going shopping? A flak jacket and helmet.
The bodyguards.
Well, your flak jacket will be integrated into some kind of trench coat.
Okay.
With the into the field shield, what's the total HP for that?
Insulated field shield has, what was it? What did I say? 30 or 20? Can't remember.
I can't remember either, that's what I'm asking.
I just told Phil. And insulated field shield has 30 hit points.
Sweet.
I'm going to have to leave my chainsaw and my anti-tank gun at home.
Why? You're going to have to leave your chainsaw. I suppose you've got the baseball bat. It's a lot better.
I can't carry all.
I
just saw my character sheet. I've got the written down. Neil Arthur Tep's penis.
Yes. Med packs. So, I'm going to get 5 intravenous med packs. And how much were the regular ones? 200?
200 for a regular med pack.
Yeah.
Because I think the way I'm thinking is we've got to keep ourselves and him alive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will get 10 regular.
I've got 10. I'll say I'll give him a field shield as soon as we meet him. Ask him to put it on.
And what? How much are the swords at Crazy Kiosk?
Sword. Right, you have a choice of different types of sword. You can have a katana, a plasma sword.
Mm-hmm.
You can't afford that. You can have a two-handed sword, a long sword, a chainsaw, or a
Mhm.
short sword. You can also have tiger claws, knife club, and knuckle dusters.
I've got knuckle dusters already, so and I've got an AMS CQC short sword, so I think
Okay.
I'll go for a katana as well.
Okay, a katana costs 2,000.
Fine.
It can be used one or two-handed. It has different stats for each.
Cool.
So for one-handed use, it is a rate of 2 and does a 2d4 damage plus strength. For two-handed use, has a rate of 1 and does a 2d4 plus 2 times strength. With a katana, if the damage roll is maximum, you will sever a limb.
Nice.
Do me a favour, when you write that in the special box, put page 146 just in case it comes up.
Age 146.
Thank you.
So any double? Did say sorry,
No,
or just
no,
double one?
maximum damage.
Oh, maximum, right? Okay.
Hmm.
Okie dokie. Okay, and then it's no lovely. I'm tempted to get another grenade as well. I know, just close the book. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Support weapons.
Fine.
Okay, there's knockout gas, incendiary, fragmentation, flashbang, EMP, explosive charges, proximity mines, microcharges, and a conditional mine. Any of those take your fancy?
Yeah, actually, because I've just written down a grenade, so presumably I meant a frag grenade.
I would imagine so.
So-
That's what I would take it as if you hadn't specified.
Yeah. I'm tempted to get an EMP and a knockout gas.
Okay, EMP costs 1,000. It has a
Yeah.
6-meter radius.
Knockout gas is a good idea, actually.
Knockout gas is 300 credits.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
I think I'll get one of those as well.
Okay.
Let's say 60-meter radius.
No, EMP has a 6-meter radius.
Oh, 6-meter. Right.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure EMP will come up actually, and I'm dreading it because I can't remember how it all works. And knockout gas is 300 credits.
And is that just like another kind of pineapple? Shape grenade?
Well, no, no, because pineapple is a fragmentation grenade. Basically, agents are immune to these grenades. Anyone without air filtration has 1 round to exit the area of effect, which is 6 by 6 by 2 meter area, about the size of an average room. If they don't, have to pass perception plus endurance. Check each round to avoid being knocked out. Critical hit means the defenders make the check at -4. Potency of the gas is 8.
Okay.
So we're immune to it, so that's good.
Okay, so that's all your shopping done, right?
Yeah, and I'm just taking my usual hacking software as well, just because
Sure.
it's always useful.
So you head to Nakatomi Plaza and go to the VIP meet and greet area. And Elon Musk is there going, "Whoop," and it comes up on your heads-up display, "You're late."
Very sorry about that. It's traffic.
We were never given a specific time.
"Whoop. I'm going to East Plaza 7. Follow me." And he heads off into the Ultraxa Mega Mall section of Nakatomi Plaza and then down to the East Plaza number 7. As you basically head down the stairs, there is a little bit of muck on the wall on the escalator, and Elon Musk gets distracted for a while and tries to have a conversation with his wife. Until he's married to Grime. Sorry. It gets to the, but when eventually gets to the new game, fancy. Oh, hello, Matteo. When you get to the bottom of the, it's our Christmas special, Matteo. We're doing a game of corporation. When it gets to the bottom of the stairs, you basically the plaza itself is essentially a big open courtyard full of cafes and seating areas. There's a big fountain in the middle. It's all quite nice. And around the edge are a number of shop fronts. Immediately to your right is a security office, and immediately to your left, on the wall behind you, these are some toilets. So security office on your right, toilets on the left. Well, then there's a firm called Techno Toys. There's one called Manchines. Opposite, there's a Merryweather Pipes. There's a Tiger Tools. There's a Fixer Droid. And there's an Alzheimer Military Systems store, 3 floors of war. That's its tagline underneath. And Elon Musk does, whoop, and it appears on your heads-up display, I need a water. And so he goes over to one of the cafes and sits down.
Okay.
Starts snapping his fingers at everybody who walks past as he tries to find one that's a waiter, but he hasn't learned how to tell poor people apart.
Do you want to sort of stay with him and I'll stay outside the shop, do you think? Or
is he like going inside this cafe, or is there maybe like outside seating?
This is all outside seating. These cafes, the whole cafe's outside. They usually got like a little stand area where they do the cooking and stuff.
Yeah, in that case, I'm kind of happy to stand just outside, like the railing separation or something next to him.
I'll stand the far side then, so we've covered a bigger area and keep scanning.
Yeah. So you lean up against the railing, and the railing goes, Potato 3.0, sponsored by Carbohydrate. Get off the railing and sort of see the sponsored by message kind of flashing up, trying to get your attention.
Fuck off.
Yeah, just ignore that. Keep on the crowd. Keep on the people. Who's moving? Anyone watching? Is anyone watching him?
There's nobody particularly watching him, but there seems to be some kind of commotion to the side of the plaza. Basically, there's a Santa's grotto that's been set up there, and the children are coming out the grotto crying, and their parents are kind of concerned and angry, and there's some kind of commotion going off over there.
The usual. I kind of try and lean back without touching the bars towards Mr. Musk and say, so what happened to your last security guards?
Do not engage me in conversation. Shut those children up.
They're not my children. You go and do it if you're so concerned.
Stop talking to me.
Weird. I kind of beckon Kevin over and says, he wants us to shut the children up for him.
Lucky we put those gas grenades in.
No, we're not wasting them on that.
Okay, I'll go and try and see what the problem is inside then.
Okay, you head over to Santa's grotto. You open the door to the grotto. You kind of walk past the queue of children and all the crying and parents trying to get their children to explain to them what was happening. And you stick your head inside the grotto. Santa is fucking an elf.
Okay.
Just to remind our viewers, Becky is running this by the book.
Yeah. By the book.
Yep.
Well, there was a reference in one paragraph that said, feel free to throw in extra things such as inappropriate Santas and some other stuff, which we'll get to in a bit.
There we go. That's where that comes from. Apologise now, Matteo. So I'll shout at them to stop, and if they don't, I will do something else. So do they stop if I shout at them?
You shout at them. Santa looks over to you and gives you the middle finger.
Okay, I draw my black cougar, walk over and pistol whip him.
Okay, as you're coming over to him, he tries to throw a lump of coal at you.
Okay.
But you pistol whip him. I mean, you're going to win that, I suspect, because he's otherwise preoccupied. So.
I'm fairly stuck in one position, I should imagine, for a while.
I forgot to ask, do we have any conviction for this?
Oh, Kevin, you will have 5 conviction because you've been railing your wife.
What?
Danny, you're kind of depressed because you've had all your money taken because you've been sued by yourself. So you just have whatever you had left, which if I recall from the last session, was 0.
Nothing.
I didn't have anything until then. That was brilliant. Thank you.
Jesus.
Don't sing yourself.
Surely I would have gone and got something in like 4 years. Or even online.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you 2 conviction.
Okay.
Because you've been playing an MMO lately.
Yes, I have. Thank you so much.
You've gone back to... You found a pirate server of World of Warcraft and you're trying to level yourself back up to level 9,000, which is where you got to when the server's shut down.
Yes.
You're currently level 55 and it's going really slowly because you don't have your guild mates. All right. So, yeah, you clout Santa over the back of the head and it's because, well, that ruined the mood. As you emerge from Santa's grotto, you see a group of children running away with presents from behind the grotto, basically. They've just gone and nicked a load of the presents and are running off with them.
I'll allow it.
Okay. One of the elves says, "Stop, we have to pay for that out of our wages."
I'm working for somebody else.
Sounds incredibly familiar.
It's not my job.
Okay. And you head back over to Elon Musk. Now, on the table across from Elon Musk, there is a woman who's currently going, oh.
What's she been drinking or eating?
The water. Just a glass of water. And she's going,
Okay, I immediately grab Musk's water or even like chuck it somewhere.
You literally rip it from his hands, at which point he slaps you across the face, gets on his phone, and it comes up, comes up in your head-up display. You're fired.
I just saved your life, you bastard. Look at what she's doing, and she's having the same as you.
All right. And then people are starting to gather around this woman, say, "Are you okay, madam? Is everything all right?" There's like a crowd forming. People are coming towards her, all concerned for whatever's happening, including Santa. Actually, he comes over as well. He doesn't put his trousers on, which is just causing more children to cry. And when all of a sudden, erupting out of her chest is this. What?
Go on.
It's in the title of the game. Come on.
I know. I just wasn't expecting it so early.
Erupting out of her chest is a black oozing substance that combobulates through her flesh and forms the visage of baby Jesus, complete with the beard and hair. Baby white Jesus. And it crawls out of her body, tiny little thing, because it is a baby, but it crawls out of her body and goes, fuck you, and sprints off. And as it sprints off, it literally shatters the leg of a person who was checking if this woman was okay. It just rips his leg clean off as it runs through, and it bolts off at about 25 miles an hour. And when it gets up to, actually, let me place where it's going there first. So when it kind of heads towards the security office, but just before it gets there, it does literally a 90-degree turn, like it's a Tron light cycle, and heads towards Techno Toys, where it smashes through the window at the front of the shop. Alarms go off immediately, and the bulkheads come down in front of the exit. You have been quarantined for your own protection.
That's not quite how protection works. It's what in the fucking plaza with the fucking Jesus.
For your personal safety, please do not spread whatever contagion you have just been exposed to other people.
Mr. Musk, would you please put the shield on?
I'm firing you as well. He tweets to you, to your head
Okay,
office.
Okay, I'll have my shield back.
You pay too much attention to that woman and not me.
You told me to fucking
I just
talk
came
to
back
you.
from the Santa.
You told me to literally not engage with you. Not even sexually.
Do not contact me again, ex-member of staff, or I'll be forced to file a restraining order against you.
Well, answer my question about what happened to the last security guards.
Well, okay, Danny, we've got to get ourselves out of here now, so...
Yeah, fuck him, let's go.
Okay. So where would you like to go?
Security office.
Tiger Tools, I'd like to go to.
You head towards Tiger Tools. Okay. You get to the entrance. It is a shop full of tools.
Mm-hmm.
There is Christmas music playing. You lose Whamageddon. And you've walked into the household tools section.
Mm-hmm. My idea is to try and grab some tools in order to, get the shutters back up.
Hi, I'm Screwy. I can screw everything up. Want to buy me? I am the ultimate AI screwdriver.
I just start looking for stuff, completely ignoring the AI and just grabbing whatever.
You can call me a spanner. I'm a total spanner. I'm the spanner for every situation. Yeah, all the tools seem to have AI. But as you're sort of poking around Tiger Tools, you notice it's across 3 floors and it has a number of different sections. There's an industrial tools section where you can get, for example, things like nail guns and other building materials like pneumatic drills and things like that. There is also a forge section where there is, for example, a little miniature foundry about the size of a washing machine.
Nice.
You could kind of get just about any kind of tool you want here, but this at the moment is a shop, and right now, it's etc.
Definitely industrial tool section. Pneumatic drills sound good. Even better would be something like a flat packed JCB. Something like that.
They're not going to have vehicles within the plaza, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Kevin, whilst Danny goes off in the opposite direction to the plot, what do you do?
I want to go to the security office.
You head to the security office. Okay. You get into the security office then, or you get up to the door and you knock it, and the security guard sticks his head out, and he looks actually like a mirror of your character 4 years ago before this adventure's all started. He's got a anime samurai t-shirt on. He's got you can see behind him it's got like various gun magazines and stuff like that, and there's a picture of the latest AMS tactical assault weapon on there, which has clearly been looking at. The pages are sticky, and bit of a belly, about mid-40s,
Yeah.
bit unkempt, sweat stains.
Well, yeah, we're just wondering this lockdown. Okay, can we get out of here? Who's going to release it? Can you get us out? We need to leave.
Come on, Bill, I need healing. Get back in here.
We've got a
we're-
charge. We've got to get out. We've got someone.
We're on top of it. We're totally on top of it. Bill, come on! The trolls
Huh?
are getting us.
I'll look into the office and oh yeah, you're on top of it, all right, aren't you? Yeah. I've been there. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, there's a World of Worldcraft guild in here. It's Schadenfreude 162, the team that or the guild that stole your name.
We were that killed. We were the best World of Worldcraft.
No, you weren't. We are. We won the inaugural World Championships back at BlizzCon 4 years ago. That was us.
Stole it from us.
I am the usurper.
I know your biggest fan, and he's going to want to meet you.
Anyway, we're very busy right now. We're trying to sort out an emergency, so if you wouldn't mind.
I know there's an emergency. We're agents. We have a special charge in the building that we need to extricate from the situation.
Yeah, but no. And he closes the door. Bill, that's your fault. I'm going to resurrect now.
It's just plain fucking Worldcraft, aren't they? Damn it. Okay, I go looking for Danny.
Okay, Danny, you've been in Tiger Tools, so what is it you're buying?
With the shutters, are they more mechanical or is it something more advanced than that?
You want to go up and have a look at the shutters, so
well, I'm thinking about because if so, I'll get a drill, or if it's going to be something else completely, I'm probably going to have to try and hack it.
So you two kind of bump into each other in the central plaza and then head towards the shutters, presumably together. There's a commotion inside Techno Toys at the moment. There's the sound of a cackling Nano baby Jesus thing. These shutters are full-on war shutters. You'd need a Cyberling to get through them.
Oh, fucking hell.
Anything in that tools place? Have they got any plasma cutters or anything we could...
I didn't see any plasma cutters, but I got whammed.
Oh,
So I left.
you're out. Oh, I'll put my headphones on before I go in there.
That's
Actually,
the most sympathy I've had from anybody in 4 years.
You would be able to get plasma cutters in there, but it wouldn't be enough. Like, it would take days to cut through.
There must be another way. I mean, some sort of service entrance for the staff or stock or something.
Could be. How should you get on with the security office?
They're busy playing World of Worldcraft.
Well, fuck that. Well, why didn't you stop them?
It's Schadenfreude. Your
Right, come on.
usurper is in there now.
Pull him back towards the door.
I'm glad we started early. We definitely need extra time.
So I don't go directly
match?
to the office, but I start looking for any kind of server where the server is being kept for the office.
Sorry, so did you say you're heading toward the security office?
Not directly there, but in the general direction, because I'm looking for a server that they would be using inside the office.
Yeah, the problem is the security office has a door straight into the plaza, so any equipment is going to be inside the office.
Okay.
They locked the door, so they're in there. They're playing.
Oh, they locked the door. What a shame. We're agents. We can break down a fucking door. Okay, so Anyway, where's your baseball bat?
Oh, I've got it here. I got. Shall I line up on the door then?
Well, it'll want me to build it. So, aye, and then I'll have a
I'll
word.
line up on the door and just smack it down by where the handle is and lock.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't take much to smash that door out, and the door goes flying across the office, distracting the healer just as they were trying to trigger a heal. And then the cry goes, Ben, you idiot! Told you, don't let real world distractions get in the way of your job.
I'm putting on my knuckle dusters at this point. And I'm like, oi, here's your fucking Schadenfreude. And I go over to the nearest one. I go over to the nearest one and just sock
That'd
him.
be Ben. The
It's
cleric
Ben,
who just failed.
Mhm.
Yeah, and you sock him one, yeah? But he's
sock him one.
completely ignoring you and trying to, resurrect the dead ranger or something. And-
Specifically to KO him rather than like kill him, but I just,
Right, let me just quickly check the knuckle duster things.
I've got the attack thingy for it.
Knuckle dusters, +1 damage to unarmed strikes. Yeah, it's +1 damage to unarmed, so it's just a close combat attack, basically.
It's a little bit different for KO, but I've got it on here. So for me, it's 15 with my chip.
Oh, your to hit roll is 15.
Yeah.
He's not going to
Defense
get
is
any
10.
defense because he's not trying to, but I don't know what there is for knocking out, so that would definitely be contested. It's like knocking out isn't really.
Made it by 7.
Okay, so you've hit him. Unless I suppose what it'd be is a cold shot to the head, wouldn't it? Which would be minus. I want to say 8. To the head, -8 for the head.
So I'm one
So
out.
you miss him. He turns his attention to shout at. He goes, "Oh, usurper, you idiot!" Just as you're about to punch him.
I get out my katana and just point at his throat and say, I am the usurper. Now do your fucking jobs and get us out of here.
Look, as soon as we have finished this encounter, we'll sign some merchandise and you can be on your way, okay?
Oh, sign some merchandise. I want to smash his console with my bat. You finished, mate.
You do so. You break his computer.
You finished.
Yeah, you break the healer's computer, and then consequently everybody else in the party is soon killed by a troll. And you look at them, these guys are actually still in, like, compared to you, quite a newbie area as well. It's like, considering they stole your guild name, it's quite embarrassing.
And that's all you could do with it, honestly.
Utterly shameful.
Right, okay, we're dead now, which means you're going to have to wait outside while we do a corpse run. Bell, get on the server, use that. Just get it installed on the server. And so Ben goes over to the server and starts installing the game. Just
It's never
completely
ending.
ignoring you.
Were we this bad?
Yes.
I hope not. Okay. Is there anything like either dangling off their belt or something that I can see, like a key card or something?
They've got tasers, torches, security badges, the works.
I was thinking more of like a key card or something for a staff entrance.
No.
Is there any
I mean,
plan?
they got their ID card, but
Is there any
Okay.
plan on the wall showing the whole the mall and? Okay, it doesn't show locked doors and open doors and things.
There's one entrance. Because basically you're in the East Plaza, so the main shopping centre is actually slightly above you. You came sort of down the escalators into this little plaza area.
But how did the AI trigger? Is it automatic? Like, can they shut it off?
Well,
We should take one of their IDs anyway, at least.
What was that last shop you mentioned? Was that 3 floors of war or something?
Yeah, Alzheimer Military Systems store, 3 floors of war. Tiger Tools is also across 3 floors.
We either find something in there, or we find this baby.
But yeah, I was going to say, isn't that where Nano Jesus is?
Nano Jesus went to Techno Toys.
Techno Toys. Okay, so we're all right.
We ever get the war stuff and either break out or kill it. I think that's
yeah, but it doesn't matter if we kill it. The doors won't come back up because we're infected or something.
Okay, we'll find something in the war space to get it out.
Is there a spare computer that they're not using?
Well, you just broke one, which has caused Ben to move over to their server, and is now he's installing the game on the server.
Am I able to pull him out of the way?
Yeah. He's just sort of sat there waiting for the slider bar, and they're all kind of just expecting you to leave. Every now and then will you clear off?
Yeah, I just grab him and pull him off.
Oh, dude, it's bad enough you caused us to wipe.
I start going in. I'm trying to find any kind of like AI, dare I say mainframe or something, to give me a bit more info on what on earth we're up against.
Okay. What you quickly realise is this is a security substation. These guys are basically the lowest security guard here. They're technically below the cleaners, because this isn't even a proper security station, even compared to what you had. Like, they aren't even responsible for the site. Their job is actually just to pick up shoplifters in this area. That is it.
Wow.
And even then, their job is not to approach the shoplifter in case it's dangerous. They're there as a deterrent.
Oh, good grief. Do they have a line out of the building?
No, you're all in quarantine.
But even
there's a phone. But your phone still works. Yeah.
A phone or data line out. Okay.
So there is a phone system to call out, but then you've got phones anyway. It's not.
What if I contact Illuminor to see if she can do anything from the outside? Louvetar.
Yeah.
Because she's obviously way up on the tech shit.
You dial the Louvetar. Even over the phone, you can kind of sense the bad breath.
That is bad. I'll pick up some mints while I'm at the mall.
You've tried before. She takes offence.
It's organic, Kevin.
Oh, my darling. You're stuck in there. I'm seeing the news reports now.
Yeah, we're in here with Danny.
You're inside.
We're inside. No. There's some sort of baby Nano Jesus thing running amok in a toy shop.
Yes, apparently it's some escaped experiment which happened on Mars a year ago. Some Dr. Tybalt, who was thought to be dead, created this Nano Jesus. It's all over the news. They're actually concreting over the plaza, and they're just going to replace it.
Obviously, we need to get out relatively quickly. Is there any way you can see that's...
the only thing you could do is to neutralise the threat.
Right, okay. Well, anything you can do to delay the concrete in would be appreciated. We will...
I can disrupt the building program, but yes, I'm afraid the computer's in war mode. There's actually no cracking it. It's not crackable.
I love the fact that Mal computer's got a war mode.
Yes, it's just there's no getting in, even to me. It's not even
Okay.
connected to the network anymore, and it won't be until the threat is removed. It's completely isolated.
Okay. Well, we'll be back in time for tea.
Okay then, darling. I will see you later once you've killed this nano virus.
Yeah. Okay then. We'll see you later, sweetie.
And then you get a phone call from your mission officer. You idiots! You got fired by Elon Musk. What you do?
We
It's
don't give
not.
two shits.
It's
You
not a
created
problem.
nanovirus.
It's not a problem. He won't be alive very long, so don't worry about it.
What is this about a chestburster nano Jesus?
This
Yes.
Jesus virus thing came out of a woman's chest.
Get the security camera feed on. They're not letting me in to see the security feed. I can
They're
make
not-
money selling tickets.
Oh, that's why you're suddenly so interested in our livelihoods.
You get the security people to give me access to cameras. They keep saying no about PR, but I can make money out of this.
They're doing fuck all. I can do it.
You do that now. Let me in. Let me into the cameras. I send IT request.
It might be a way of saving our ass on this one, Danny. If you do that for him.
I know. That's why I'm doing it. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get him into the cameras.
Okay, I think with your hacking skill, it'll be no problem at all. But let's just have a little check. Can you give me a roll? You've got your neural jack, which could give you +4. But it is a corporate system, so it's -2. So an overall of +2. And it'll be intelligence plus computers and AI.
Yeah, I also get my toolkit and advanced hacking software, which gives me another +4.
Okay.
Oh.
Intelligence.
So +6 overall then.
Which I needed. 15. Yeah, so only made it by 3, but it's still passed. So.
Yep, that's a pass. So it takes you a few minutes, but you managed to establish a link to the outside world, and now all the security cameras are now being channeled through to Crazy Kiosk corporate headquarters, where it's currently now as a pay-per-view event.
Well, we need to get into this war shop and.
Well, the shop's open. There's a queue actually of lots of people in the mall and are actually heading toward that shop. Meanwhile, I decided that the first encounter won't wait for you any longer, and Chestburster Nano Jesus is now flying Chestburster Nano Jesus as it leaves Techno Toys in the body of a quad, that little, one of those drones, quad drone type thing.
Yeah.
He's now attached to that, so the baby is kind of morphed with this drone, and it flies across the plaza, and it's heading directly toward Tiger Tools. As it does so, it smashes straight through someone's kneecap, and again, it takes the leg off, and it heads into Tiger Tools, going, "Yeah, it's a boy!" Ah!
It's got a thing for legs, doesn't it?
Aye, it does. Okay, I get out my cougar.
Oh,
Well, at least it can't get out.
I'm sorry, are you taking a shot on the way past or something?
No, I'm getting it out, but
you're just
I'm
getting
going to
it
follow
out.
it first. I'm not going to shoot it right now. It's too far away.
Let's
Okay,
go and
it
get
goes straight through the front window of Tiger Tools and heads up the stairs towards that industrial tools section.
And it doesn't only use doors either.
No.
Well, let's go and get something a little bit heavier than these cougars.
Iluvatar calls you back. She says, I hope you don't mind. I spent 500 of your credits to get onto the pay-per-view so I can watch what happens.
I was hoping to earn 500 credits today.
So, based on what I'm observing, I think, well, my analysis of the Chestburster baby Nano Jesus is that you're going to need some kind of EMP weapon. Maybe you can fashion something from some powerful batteries. You might find something in the AMS store. You could try melting it with some kind of molten metal, or perhaps there's the possibility of some xenotech. There's some of my, well, for me it's just technology, but you seem to call it xenotech because it's from Venus. But yeah, we had stuff that which could deal with that, but I'm afraid you humans are a bit too primitive for it.
We might well be, but we'll keep an eye out for some. There's no way you can scan inside the building by any chance, is there?
Oh, hang on. Jason's just said, be right back real quick. Should we just take a couple of minutes break?
Okie dokie. Okay.
Hi. No, I think Jason's got to get a drink.
That's fine.
All right, I'm just going to be right back myself. Yes, so you were mid-conversation with Iluvatar.
Yes, I was going to say, is there any way you can scan into the building at all?
No, the war mode has totally disconnected the building from the network.
The security office seems to have a line out to the world of Worldcraft servers. If that's any
Right.
use.
They're some kind of
What?
pirate service then, because World of Warcraft got shut down.
Well, yeah, I mean, probably when you stop being a server for it, then it didn't last much
Something's
longer.
come up on the news about it. Apparently, the victim's been identified. A Maria Santo, 23, unmarried, Comoros citizen, current status on vacation, taxes due.
Well, they won't be getting those. She's
Yes,
finished. The thing burst right out of her chest.
Right. Well, yes. Well, apparently she's not paid to register the child either, so she's just been deranked.
Yeah, she'd probably have a lot of trouble registering the child at the moment. Okay, thank you for the information. We'll see. We might be 20 minutes late for tea.
Okay then, darling. I will see you later. Kissy kissy, and then you get a sort of a puff of that odor.
Got to change this phone.
Are you done?
Yeah, sure. We're in trouble. They're going to concrete over the entire plaza and leave us in here.
Come on then.
We've
Fucking
got to get out.
Jesus.
Yeah, but you just can't just drop the phone on her, can you? You know how it goes.
Yes, you can, Kevin. You got to get a fucking grip with that woman.
The last time it went wrong was on the way to Venus, and then there was then this whole thing with Jupiter, and you got to be careful.
I'm well aware. Don't talk to me about fucking Jupiter. Thank you.
Okay, so we've got to get to this, I don't know, Army Serpent, whatever it is.
Oh, you're going to the AMS store?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll look for a shop assistant. We'll get in there.
Okay, you head in, and it is quite literally 3 floors of war. Every firearm on the planet is pretty much available here.
That sounds good. Is there a shop assistant available?
Hello, sir. Yes, we're a bit inundated at the moment, but you can use the self-service system. Sorry, I've got to go. They're calling more people to the checkouts. There's a bit of a rush on at the moment.
Just browse at the moment. Can you just point us in the direction of the tanks?
It's a shopping mall.
You said 3 floors of war.
I'm sure we'll be fine. Thank you.
Okay, what do you want to buy?
You said
anything
something about
from the book that you've got the credits for.
You said something about EMP, right?
I don't know if it's worth us buying anything at the moment, because if it doesn't work, what's the point of spending our cash?
Then why did you bring me here?
We're just going to take it.
Well, then why did you go to the shopping assistant?
Because they could point us quickly at the area we want instead of wandering around the shop. 3 floors of stuff we don't need.
Have you never shoplifted before? You don't go up to them and say, "Oh, excuse me, can you tell me where this thing is before I steal it?"
I haven't shoplifted before. No, World of Warcraft's on a download. You don't have to go to shop and nick it.
Right, we need some sort of EMP. I have 1 EMP grenade. We obviously need more.
EMP grenades be good. Some sort of EMP rifle or something.
Aye. And if they got a Takata, that would be even better. I have a soft spot for that one.
They certainly have them if you've got the money.
Damn.
Well, we were hoping to steal.
I know, but the make a intelligence plus crime roll.
Okay.
Intelligence plus crime. Oh.
Oh, way off. No.
Well, I've only got 5. I've only got the intelligence. I've not got the crime at all. So that's a miss.
Okay, so yeah, you're going to attempt to steal.
Attempt being an operative word.
Uh-huh. All right, so you find the EMP grenades are behind the counter. The Takata, though, was it a Takata laser you were after?
Yeah.
That's a tactical weapon, isn't it?
Yes.
I believe in the main book. Yeah, those are in an armored display case.
Mhm.
So it is armored glass, with the lock and stuff. So you can either try and pick the lock or smash through the glass.
Oh, it's a mechanical lock, is it? Danny couldn't hack that. It's a mechanical, is it?
It is a mechanical lock, yeah.
Fucking old style crap.
Yeah, submachine laser. I see it.
Not knowing it that well, is there any sort of EMP rifle or?
Let's have a look. There's a plasma rifle, machine guns, stun rifle, sniper rifle, shotgun, plasma rifle, needle rifle, laser rifle, injectors, EMP rifle, Jaeger and Stanton, Mark V EMP rifle, mid-range EMP weapon capable of knocking out a good range of electronics, powerful but easily portable. Yep.
Sounds good.
5,000 credits is the price tag, and there it is behind a glass case.
Okay, let's try getting the lock off.
I thought we were doing this for money, not to spend.
Well, we can either do this the noisy way, or we can try and pick the lock.
Well, at the moment, all the shop assistants are busy at the tills, so if we're going to do it, now's the time to do it.
Aye. Go on then.
Oh, okay. I'll crawl on up my back.
Okay. You're definitely going to hit, so just make a damage roll.
A damage roll, which is 20 plus strength. Which strength is what? Worst strength. Oh, there's a thing in front of it. What the hell is that for? 10. Okay. That is a 24.
Okay. That is just enough, believe it or not, to smash the case. The lights throughout the shop go red, alarms go off, there's a spotlight on you, and the shutters come down.
On the cabinet or the shop?
The whole shop, the lighting goes red, alarms go off, there's a spotlight on you, and shutters come down on the shop.
He thought he saw the baby in here.
I nearly had it. I missed. It hit the case.
Sorry, false alarm.
The 3 security guards.
Grab the rifle.
The 3 security guards are now outside the shutters, getting their tasers out already, kind of shaking with it.
I'll get the Black Cougar
out. Meanwhile, the shop assistants and every hillbilly in the shop are now looking at TV screens, which have got your pictures up and an AMS bounty of 1,000 credits.
Oh dear.
Well, looks to me like we got ourselves.
I grab Phil and hold him at gunpoint.
Are you resisting, Phil?
At this point, no, but I will stretch my hand out to grab the EMP rifle.
Okay, so you grab the EMP rifle. It feels very light. It's quite a light weapon. It feels like plastic junk, really. And yeah, you're being held by gunpoint at Danny. Now, Danny, are you taking him up to the counter?
Yes.
Okay, you take Kevin up to the counter. You caught the criminal really quick. Well done. Well done. Right, we're just going to cuff him, and then we'll see about your reward.
Oh, thank you very much.
They put handcuffs onto Kevin.
Well, actually, you don't need to sort out a reward, but do you mind if I have a free thing from the shop just to cover it?
Well, there are things in the shop that are more than the bounty, but yes, you could have stuff instead of cash. But the bounty was 1,000. They put the handcuffs on Kevin. They take the rifle off him.
Hey, perfect. I'll be back.
And then they cuff you to a pole, basically, just to the side of the tills.
You've done this before, haven't you?
Oh yeah, every couple of weeks. Sometimes we have to actually put the bounty up, but you were a cheap one, it seems. I have to say, it's one of the worst robberies we've had.
Well, we're in a bit of a situation. We're trying to solve a bigger problem than shoplifting in this place.
Yes, but isn't that always the case?
Actually, we should.
Why do people buy guns?
We should have waited till the baby thing killed them, then got the gun.
Oh yes, we're going to have to scan your ID chip in order to get your rank points deducted. Oh, hey, are you the guy that was really rich, richer than Elon Musk, but now you're broke?
Can I just say
suck to be you.
When Ronnie's watching it back, Phil's definitely taking this one.
Yes, we were rich. I was rich. Yes, I am nicking a plasma rifle. And Elon Musk, incidentally, is outside.
I bet he could afford to pay for it.
Well, we could ask him.
All he had in front of me was some water. He can afford fuck all.
How many rank points did you have?
How many rank points? I have 2. Level 5, 2 rank points.
Wait, no, that must be your current rank. What's the rank points?
Where's that to?
I've
Right
got
next to rank.
26. No, it's not. It's an advancement.
First page, right-hand side, under advancement, you've got current XP, total XP, and rank points. Beneath the shield.
Beneath the shield? What shield?
On the first page of the character sheet, right-hand side.
Yeah, there's no shield.
There is. It's a box with total, current, and shield type. And then there's
So I was looking for
conviction.
a shield.
No.
Shield type. Gotcha. Total XP rank points 10. I've got.
Right here. Right,
Yeah,
you've not
I've
got
got
10
10.
if you're rank 2, so I suspect you just haven't been updating it. So if Jason has 26, we'll assume yours was the same. So you will now have 21 rank points, which means you've got 21 rank points, which means your rank has just gone down to 1.
1. Okay.
Yeah.
I have updated that.
Okie doke.
Rank down to 1.
You've just been convicted of a crime. Danny, you have earned 1,000 credits.
Okay, right. I go and get myself a 1,000 credit gun, preferably tactical, EMP related.
Well, he was holding one. But that one was 5,000 credits. Having said that, it is technically now an X display unit, so they will do it for 4,000.
Still not enough.
I'm sorry, sir. You'll have to save the world on a different day.
No, it has to be now, or else we're not getting out. You know, they're concreting the whole fucking thing. They're concreting the plaza over.
Yes,
We'll be
but
stuck in here.
why should I foot the bill to save your life?
What about your life? Do you not care?
You won't have a life.
I've got an EMP rifle.
Look, asking for a loan.
How much to hire it for a day?
We don't do weapons hire.
Not
Problem
the
is-
shop, your rifle.
No, because I can't certify what you'll do with it, and my serial number is for my use. What I choose to do with it is put it on display for sale.
Do you have any more EMP grenades?
Yes, of course. How many would Sir like? Or should I phrase that as how many can Sir afford?
1,000 credits worth.
EMP grenades. They are 1,000 credits each, so that would be 1.
I will get your finest EMP grenade then.
Here you
Thank
go,
you
sir. He
very
hands over a small matchbox-sized device.
Much.
Swipes your chip, and you've just lost your 1,000 credits you just gained.
Mhm. Okay. Now, can you let me out?
You, of course, your customer. Oh, we've caught the guy. Yes, the shutters come back up, and the 3 security guards come in and approach Kevin.
Okay. I then try to be discreet about this, but I take the knockout gas out and just kind of casually chuck it over, not over my shoulder, but kind of behind me as people start gathering around Kevin.
Okay, so the security guards go up to Kevin, and one of them immediately tases him.
Right.
Ow!
You're not immune to that bit.
Stop doing that!
To resist the effects, can you please roll perception and endurance?
Endurance.
That's 2 attributes.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
2 attributes?
That's what the book asked for.
Okay.
Perception and endurance, yeah?
Yeah.
Burn.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Okay, so that's what's it? Endurance is 6 and perception is 5. Okay, so that's an 11. Okay, so I fail by 1.
Okay, you are unable to act for 2 rounds as you've been knocked out by this taser.
Can I spend conviction on that?
You can.
Oh,
You got
I'm
5.
I'm going to. I'm going to.
All right.
Yes, he's well practiced at taking his wife from behind where he doesn't have to smell her breath. That's given him lots of conviction. And then the knockout gas goes off.
If it's that bad, why am I trying so hard to rescue her?
She is rescued. You did that. Agents are immune to these grenades. So, Phil, you won't have to roll for this.
That's the idea.
Right, everyone else has to pass perception plus endurance. So, the security guards fail. The shopkeeper pass. Anyone else in the vicinity? Oh, wow. They just critted. That person passed. And they failed. So some customers go down, but the shopkeeper, the shopkeeper and 2 other customers don't go down. One of those other customers is Dog the Bounty Hunter. I've never watched the show Dog the Bounty Hunter, but
I was going to say, who are you talking about?
I'm going to basically put in my mind who I think they act like, but it just looks like a biker, basically, with long blonde hair.
Right.
And he looks over at the attempted breakout and kind of smiles. And then he says to the shopkeeper, "That bounty better go up. And then I'll get your man." And he flicks a baseball bat around in his finger.
I grab Kevin's baseball bat.
Mm-hmm.
And then sing the Oh, the what's it? Dun 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 dun. The Star Wars Episode 3. Da da dun da dun 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 da da dum.
Okay.
Obviously, just watching him, wondering what the hell's going on.
So yes, you've picked up Kevin's baseball bat. You're facing Dog the bounty hunter, who's twirling a baseball bat in his fingers, waiting for the bounty to go up. And the shop assistant says, "There's no bounty. He is restrained. He's not getting out."
Is he just standing there twirling, or is he coming towards us?
Yeah, Dog is waiting for the bounty, but there's no bounty at the moment.
Okay.
He's just waiting for the bounty. He's waiting for you to escape so that there's a big bounty. He's not going to do it beforehand because there's no reward for him.
Well, I'm not going to escape yet. If he's waiting, just go and brain him.
I mean, I'm still, yeah. Okay, yeah, I just kind of launch him with a baseball bat and try and knock him over the head with it.
Okay, make an attack roll. He has a defense of 5.
I have a defense of 10. Made it by 6.
Roll your damage.
What's the damage for the baseball bat? Was it D20 plus strength?
D20 plus strength.
Yes, it is, yeah.
It's the
I haven't actually
hard
got
bat, isn't
D20
it?
out. Give me a moment. I got all my D8s and D10s out, but not this. Plus 16.
Oof. Yep, you clobber him good and hard. And you go, ooh. God damn, why don't I believe in guns? And he tries to hit you back.
Okay.
What is... so your defense is 10.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You, over the course of the next couple of rounds, you make short work of him. Because he's not going to get a hit on you. I checked. He didn't.
Just for good measure, when he goes down, I just sort of lightly tap him with my fist in the head, and he goes noob. Because I specifically requested my knuckle dusters imprint the word noob.
Oh yes, you
with
did. So yeah, you punch a noob into his head.
Yes.
You stamp him.
Mhm.
The shop assistant's like, I mean, he's not my problem, but
He's not mine now either.
The security guards are unconscious, so they don't care. Whatever. And he starts serving the old granny who also survived the gas attack.
Okay,
She's hoisting bazookas up onto the counter.
I just grab hold of Kevin by the handcuffs and start leading him out.
I've got him chained to this post, all right, though.
Oh, yeah, you're handcuffed to the post.
Can I break these cuffs?
Oh, that's going to take a serious feat of strength. Strength and athletics, and I'm going to put a -12 on it.
Strength and athletics. So strength is 10, so that's 15. And you want to what? Sorry, you're like?
-12.
What?
You're trying to break cuffs with your bare hands.
10. Okay, so that's +5 minus
12.
No, I didn't do it.
I roll my eyes for the umpteenth time that day, and I just try and bop it with the baseball bat, just trying to go bluntly.
I suppose enough hits with it would do it, but as soon as you start attacking the furnishings, you see the screen comes up with your image, and it says bounty, 1,000 credits, 2,000 credits, 3,000 credits, and then eventually you break the handcuffs with your face on screen. But everyone who would stop you is currently unconscious.
Yeah. Okay, good. Right, let's go.
Oh, thanks, Danny.
Okay. And you leave the AMS store with a bounty with your face showing a bounty over your name. But they do have your ID scan because you purchased a grenade.
Mm-hmm.
So,
You win some, you
and
lose some.
your bounty went up to 3,000. So you lose 9 rank points, which will reduce you to rank 1.
Jesus.
All right. And then you get outside the AMS store. Just as behind you, you hear that Chestburster Nano Jesus bursts into the store through one of the air vents. Coming towards you across the plaza, however, are 3 psychotic cleaning droids. They're waving brooms and mops at you, and they look aggressive.
I tossed Kevin the baseball bat to make sure he has something, and then
Yeah, you've got the EMP rifle, haven't you?
no, you did.
No, the
I thought
shopkeeper took it back.
So we still haven't got the EMP rifle.
I've got a grenade, and it cost me a fuck ton of money.
You throw it at baby Jesus, then I'll take on the robots.
So
Okay.
robots come towards you. The first one that's sort of leading the way is going, "I am Incense Frank. I will kill you."
And I'll be doing the baseball bat.
"I am Golden Girl. I will kill you." "I am Murmuring Mumble. I will reveal you."
There weren't even 3. It never says there were 3. Can I see Nano Jesus from here, or is he too far in the shop now?
You heard him crash into the shop. There's a vent comes out and people start screaming. They scream, "Jesus Christ!"
Aye, apparently it is.
Appropriately.
So you know he's just emerged into the AMS shop, although you're not exactly sure whereabouts in the shop. It was somewhere up one of the stairs. Okay, so
Okay.
yes, these cleaning droids are bolting towards you. We are gonna have some actual combat.
We've reached the
Which
plot
means-
in an hour and 43 minutes.
I had to skip the first 2 encounters.
Well, you know what we're like.
Yes, sadly. Right, let's have D10 plus reflexes for initiative.
Okay. Oh, really? I rolled a 1. Great timing.
14.
9.
So it's going to be Kevin, Danny, Bots. Kevin, you're first up.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna batter the first robot as it comes across.
You batter incensed Frank.
Yeah.
So let's have your attack roll.
Okay, so that's gonna be what strength and what close combat? Or
Yeah,
Agility
that's your
normally.
18. Yeah. No, sorry, yeah, you're right. Agility plus close combat skill. That is the AT of the weapons. You want to write that down in the weapons.
agility and close combat. Okay.
Yeah.
So I have got that written down. Haven't I? Yes, I do. Okay, so 4, 10. Okay, so yes, I've made it by 1.
Okay, its close combat's 4, so that's a miss. You're in close combat with it, so their close combat skill gets deducted. It
How
is
close
going to.
dinosaur droid's got close combat skill.
Yes, it's got close combat with a mop/broom. So Incense Frank is going to try and have a go at you. What's your close combat skill?
My close combat is 7.
Okay, it very misses. In comes Golden Girl, and she very misses. Murmuring Rumble, meanwhile, decides that he's just going to ram into you, and you're close combat. You're overwhelmed by. You're already in close combat by 2 people. So instead, it rolls. Oh, he actually doesn't line up properly, and just goes past you at full speed, going.
Oh, he might need a charge.
Oh, I missed Danny. Sorry, he should have been before the bots. Never mind. Danny.
Yes. Okay, so are we on the ground floor? at the
Yes,
moment?
you're in the main plaza.
Okay. Yeah, I know, but I wondered if we were like on another floor or something. All right, I'm going to go back into the AMS shop, heading up the stairs, to hopefully get in better range of Nano Jesus to lob
Okay.
an EMP at it.
Right, so you start going up the escalator. There's an old biddy on the escalator in front of you with a bazooka. So you end up
Okay.
having to wait.
Well, can I try and position myself behind her?
You're stuck behind her on the escalator because she's taking up too much space.
No, but as in, can I like basically
Use her as
use her as a
cover.
meat shield and use her as cover? Yeah.
Yeah, she just is cover at the moment for
Okay.
you. But you're basically kind of stood on this escalator listening to music.
Do you know how to use that? How good are you at using that thing?
She kind of looks over her shoulder at you and smiles, and she's got one tooth. Her eyes are crossed, pointing in different directions.
Have you seen the baby Jesus flying around? How
That's
the
her
fuck do you shoot with eyes like that?
I figured because there's only two of you, I should put an NPC in to help, but I wasn't going to make them a communicative one.
That's what it is.
Well, maybe keep your good eye out for it.
Which one's a good eye?
Don't know.
Neither of them are pointing at you.
Maybe your tooth. That's the best better eye.
Well, you keep looking ahead, Danny. She's got the sides covered.
And below and above. Okay. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, I'll take another swing at this robot thing.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Frank? Was it Frank the son one?
Yeah, incense Frank.
Okay, so I've made that by what that'll be 8. So yes,
That is a hit. Roll
And that-
your damage.
that is a 20 plus strength, which is another 10. So that's a 30.
Right. You basically this is what Incense Frank used to look like.
Oh, I
Right.
love it.
So
I feel a
tin
bit guilty
can
now.
with a light on it. Right. It is now a dented tin can. The light bit at the top, the dome, has just gone flying off. And his little arms have just kind of flopped, and he crashes to the floor with the sound of an old metal dustbin crashing. This really incenses Golden Girl.
Ha 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 ha.
Who goes, "How dare you kill my boyfriend?" And she crits.
Oh,
She crits with a broom. You're going to be taken down by a broom, dude. For, oh, wow. Because it's a crit, that's going to double. 24 damage.
oh dear.
Somebody didn't turn their shield on.
No, I didn't turn my
I
shield
turn my shield on whilst going up the escalator.
on. I didn't turn my shield on. But I do have 36 hit HP.
Okay, so you're all right for the moment.
So what did she say that was? That was 20...
That was, I rolled to 24.
24, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Right,
Turn
and then...
it on.
and then Murmuring Murmble is going to try and ram you again. And oh wow, this is a battle of extremes. Murmuring Murmble starts coming towards you, but gets caught on a corner of carpet. It's just kind of stuck there with its wheels spinning. All right, Danny.
Yeah, so I turn my shield on. Am I anywhere close to the top of the escalator? I'm kind of looking around.
You'll be there next turn, but
Bated breath.
as you can now kind of see a little bit of upstairs, and you hear the sound of which sounds like a nail gun being fired, and then the lights go out, and the whole place goes dark.
Remind me, don't agents have like heat vision or something?
Nope. Only if
Where
you've
have I
got
got
and
that
bought
from?
some goggles for it.
Oh right, yeah, okay.
Take
Of
a
course, there's
display
equipment.
pair. Take a
What?
display pair.
I just, I can't
If you
see.
can find them.
I can't fucking see.
Um,
Okay.
Right.
Um,
So it's also killed the escalator. So you're now having to wait as the old biddy slowly steps away up the stairs.
Okay. Can I at least get a general idea of where it is based on sound of like the nail gun stuff?
Well, yes, it's somewhere back behind you, but above. There are people screaming up there. It's not the
Okay.
only noise though. If as you're kind of listening and trying to place the sound, could you make me a perception plus observation
I
check?
was wondering, he's going to ask me for that.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend a conviction point to make that made by 2.
Made by 2. Okay. You hear a high-pitched whining sound that sounds like a droid engine. You also hear the like a low-pitched growl.
Right. There
Sounds
wasn't
like
a guard dog at the manger.
Sounds like baby Jesus to me.
Okay.
Oh, and you hear baby Jesus cackling as well.
Okay. I am going to try and toss. I'm going to try and toss an EMP grenade, kind of lob it up.
If
So
you lob it now, odds are the shop is so big, the odds of it hitting are quite remote
Okay.
because you're just throwing it blind.
All right. Okay.
I mean, I'm not going to stop you from doing it. I'm just letting you know, like the odds of hitting
Yeah.
wouldn't
Okay.
be as good as if you knew where you're throwing it.
My strength is 7. Could I theoretically carry the old biddy up the escalator?
Yes, but you might have to come back for her bazooka and ammunition. It would be like 2 trips.
Well, I have really good agility, just not so good endurance. So, pros and cons. God damn.
She's going incredibly slowly. She's going to be several tons.
Yep. Maybe there's like a control thing, almost like an emergency stop, but it can kind of control the speeds. So
the escalator stopped.
I know it has now, but I'm thinking at the top or at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So
There'll be a stop button.
Yeah. So I think. Oh fuck it! At the moment, right? I'll carry her up because I feel a bit bad about just throwing her over the side at the moment.
Okay, you carry her up. Oh, put me down. Oh.
Oh, you can talk now, can you?
She looks around and winks at you. I'm going to give you the option, if you so choose, to gain the point of conviction.
That gives me a point of conviction, really.
The downside will be you will be detectable via the olfactory organ due to a whiff from your finger if you choose to get this conviction point. But she certainly winks at you and is permissive.
Detect from what?
You could be detected by one's olfactory organ due to the whiff emanating from your finger.
I see.
If you take this conviction point.
There's toilets. I can wash my finger. Yeah, I'll take the conviction point.
What you'll do for conviction points, I don't know.
You've got 4. I haven't.
She slips a business card into your top pocket as you get to the top of the stairs.
Oh, there's going to be a wedding in the summer.
Shut up. At least I'm not fucking an AI with bad breath.
She's younger than yours.
Well, how do you know she's an AI? Isn't she like 500 or something?
Anyway.
Predates the human race, but carry on.
Okay, anyway, point is, yes, I take her up to the top of the escalator. Yeah.
Yeah, there'll be a couple of rounds getting to the top, but it won't be as bad. So meanwhile, we'll just do a couple of rounds of Kevin versus the bots.
How big are these stairs?
It's a mega mall.
Oh, it's got to take enough time to earn the conviction point.
I'm going to turn on my shield.
That's a free action. Yeah, it's on.
And I'm going to batter the next droid.
Okay.
Okay, which is a... So that is... What's that? 6, 4... that is again 8 in. Passed by 8.
You've hit. Let's have another damage roll.
That is a 19 plus 10, so that's 29.
Oh, Jesus. Right, that is... Golden Girl is similarly crushed. This indestructible baseball bat of Genghis Khan may as well be a can opener at this point. Meanwhile, Murmuring Mumble goes, "Enough is enough. See how you like sterilizing fluid, destroy all organic matter."
Oh, shit.
And he squirts it, but misses you completely, and hits a bit of table. Elon Musk goes, "My wife," because the table was dirty. Okay, interesting effect of them. Right, let's have another round then as you go up to Murmuring Mumble.
Yes, I will. Yeah, I'm going to batter that one as well. He seems reasonably harmless though, because he can't seem to do very much. But I will.
We just tried to squirt sterilizing fluid at you.
15. That's only a pass by 1, so I think that's a fail, isn't it?
Yeah, he manages to knock your baseball bat out the way with his broom, and he kind of, if he had eyes, you're pretty sure they're staring you as you have that moment where both your weapons aren't moving, and he kind of tilts forward a little bit to kind of get closer to your eyes, and then his little sterilizing fluid, which is sort of down between his legs, kind of aims upward and tries to get your face. But misses. Elon Musk goes into a full-on panic attack now. As various things are being cleaned by this sterilizing fluid. Back to you, and then we'll go to Danny.
Okay. I'll just say, relax, Mr. Musk. It's all under control, and I will throw in the other shield I've got. Put that on.
I'm not taking this from you. It's too clean. Looks brand new.
Okay, well, that's your problem.
Are you going to attack Murmurl?
I will attack. 6, 6, 12. That's only a pass by 2.
Okay, so it gets another shot. It's basically he's almost emptied his bladder, but his sterilizing fluid still shooting up from between his legs. Has one more shot at you. Oh, that's equally a miss. And sterilizes Elon Musk's phone by accident. He drops it in horror as he loses the ability to talk to people. Having dropped his phone and have it now being clean, and he's like,
"Put the damn shield on."
oh,
Everything's under control. There'll be a slight intermission before we leave. Good. Yes.
Okay. Danny, you get to the top of the stairs.
Good. Hooray.
At the top of the stairs, you observe with your perception plus observation roll.
What, you want me to do another one?
Yep.
Of it's only 11.
There's no penalties.
Oh, you want me to do national?
Yeah.
No, missed by 3.
It's by 3. You observe nothing.
Nothing at all. Just void.
Nothing at all. It's too dark. Absolutely too dark. And a cyber wolf leaps out and attacks you, and is going for a bite.
Oh, okay. That's what the growling was.
And hits you. D6, D4.
For the growling.
Oh, wow. That is the most amount of damage I can do. For 32 damage, thus breaking
Breaks the
your
shield.
shield. Actually fully breaks it. And 2 damage rolls over into you.
Yeah. When applying a new shield, is that just an action? Or does it take me a whole round,
It's
or
a
what?
free action. Oh, you'd have to put it on first. So you could put it on with an action and then activate it with a free action.
Okay. But this wolf is on me, right?
The wolf is just bitten you and has now kind of landed in front of you, having sort of leapt out from the darkness at you. You can see its kind of 2 red dotted eyes in front of you, around waist height.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to try and dive back so I'm kind of in a safer place to put on my shield.
Mm-hmm. I'll allow you to put the shield on as your turn and then activate it with a free action. But you're not going to be able to do much else if you do that, is the point.
All right,
So
yeah.
if you want to do if there's something else, if you want to make an attack, then it's not...
I'm thinking more of running away at this point, or at least
see.
like diving behind for cover, yeah.
Your new girlfriend is picking up her bazooka and slowly loading it.
Oh, goody. In that case, I'll definitely dive for cover.
Okay, so you dive for cover rather than getting the shield on.
Yeah.
Okay. So back to the bot. So the bot is stuck. It's run out of sterilizing fluid, but it is still going to try and hit you over the head with a cleaning mop. Oh, and it's a terrible roll, so it very much misses.
Okay.
It fails aimlessly.
I want to leave it there and go and help Danny.
Okay, so you head into the AMS store. It is pitch black in here.
Oh, he's broken the lights now. So yeah,
It was me.
What'd you break the lights for? I can't see anything.
Yeah, no shit. I can see nothing either.
Trying to feel my way forward towards Danny's voice.
Yeah, well, his voice is coming from sort of upstairs, but yeah, after walking into lots of things, you kind of eventually get to the bottom of the escalator this turn.
Any of the things that walked into, night vision goggles.
It's display cabinets and stuff and boxes, so you can't tell. You hear the clanging of a dustbin against the ground behind you, and then a metallic scrape.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't sound good. I'll spin around with my baseball bat, ready to, if I can. That's that damn robot again.
But it's not close.
Okay.
Right, where are we on initiatives? We've done you, Danny. Oh, wait, no, Cyberwolf. Sorry, Cyberwolf next. It basically comes at you and is attempting to pour at you.
Okay, I'm going to try and
You're kind of
dodge.
leaping over the escalator to dodge. So
Yeah.
that is not going to work, and that is not going to work. You're successfully dodging. Granny, meanwhile, has got a bazooka propped up against the side of the escalator now, and is now picking up a bazooka shell.
Good. Right.
You're going to
My
need
go,
to
yeah?
duck.
I'm definitely going to apply my shield.
Okay, you've turned on. Yes, you turn on your shield, and that was a free action. What do you want to do with your action?
Is the granny kind of aiming the bazooka roughly towards the wolf?
Now she's got it propped up against the side of the escalator. She's currently bent over to pick up a shell.
Well, she's loaded
Right,
like
so-
a bazooka. It's like a mortar. Then she's just...
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, give her time. She'll get there.
Okay.
I mean, she's doing all of this
Right.
with wet knickers, for fuck's sake.
Am I able, are there like shelves on this floor? Like shelves of like display stuff or
There's
stock?
stuff, but you can't see shit. It's pitch black.
Well, I was thinking, would I be able to climb on top of one of these shelves and kind of crawl along it?
Okay. Yeah, you move out into the store, so away from the escalator, and start climbing up on top of a shelf. Boxes get knocked over. One of them was heavy, and actually you kind of hurt your toe a little bit as you kick it off the shelf. And then you get up on top of a shelf.
Yeah, my idea is to kind of just crawl along it towards Nano Jesus or somewhere further in.
Don't know where Nano Jesus is at the moment.
Okay.
I'll come back to that in just a moment. Kevin, you have got to the bottom of the escalator last turn.
Oh, okay.
You hear a growling at the top of the escalator.
Groaning at the top of the escalator. I will shout up the escalator, Danny, I can hear something growling. What the hell is it?
There wasn't a wolf in the nativity scene.
What are you doing about it?
What do you think I'm doing? Staying alive?
Oh, I can't see a bloody thing in here.
Maybe look for a power supply or something.
Look for Christ, I can't see a thing.
Well, feel then. I don't know.
Okay. I'll try and find a wall, and I'll work around the wall to kind of find any switches or something.
So you're going around the ground floor.
Yeah, power switches.
It's
whatever.
a big shop, and no, you do, however, find Murmuring Murmble. Murmuring Murmble, who immediately tries to hit you with his broom, and fails. He's crawling along the floor, one-armed, and then the other arm is flailing the broom at you.
Okay, can I finish it then with the?
Yeah, absolutely. Make an attack roll.
6. So that's going to be that's 8 again.
Yep.
For a that's 13.
Yes, it's still alive. You've done 9 damage to. It's got 6 hit points left. Yes, you put a big dent in it.
Stay down.
Never.
Whatever. I'll carry on looking for a switch or a torch, even if we can find. Oh, cash desks. Will they have a torch behind a cash desk? Maybe.
Maybe you remember where that is, but you're in a combat at the moment. Jason,
Are there any fire exit signs lit up?
the future. The corporate dystopian future. They're not going to go to that expense.
Okay.
They write the laws now. That's money.
Okay, 2023 then, is it?
Can I hear the wolf anywhere near me?
The wolf is at the top of the escalator, as
Mhm.
is your new girlfriend. You're on a set of shelves near the top of the escalator.
Okay. Would I be able to lob an EMP grenade at the wolf?
Absolutely. Make your throwing check thing, which is perception plus support weapons.
Oh, made it by 6.
Ooh, I best look up what was that, page 32?
I don't actually know for EMPs.
Yeah, it was 32. No, it was 31. 32. Oh no, 32. EMP weapons. Any equipment not currently in use will default to a safe mode, so they're safe. It's only things that are on. If you roll the EMP damage to weapons, so increase equipment. So roll the EMP damage for what is it? Ah, right. I see how this works. So your grenade then has an EMP damage of 3d6. Could you roll 3d6, please? You need to get 14 to take out a cyber wolf.
Nine.
Cyber wolf. It is still alive.
I got that, yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the cyber wolf has just basically put its 2 paws up the back of Granny's shoulders just as she's dropped the ammunition in, and is doing a dog thing to her. Yeah,
Good.
the cyber wolf is basically humping Granny.
I didn't notice everything just went still then for a second.
Okay, Kevin.
I'm going to make my way to the till.
Mm-hmm.
I will try and find anything like switches that control lights and stuff, or even torches, emergency torches or anything.
Okay, you fumble around behind the till. What you do find is 18,000 credits worth of slip credit. I'm going to write that down. 18,000 slip credit.
Slip credits? What's a slip credit?
So slip credit is unofficial credit. You can't use it to, use it with the government and a few people that, want money to spend with the government, but you can use it in black market and...
Oh, okay, that's what that slip thing is on a character sheet. Okay, brilliant.
Yeah, and often some places will just take both forms of credit, but it's untraceable.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I'll find that. Anything else?
You find some batteries and lots and lots of ammunition.
Nothing
It's
to
like
use
an
it.
all-you-can-eat buffet of ammunition.
Any grenades?
Yes, I did say they were behind here, but they're going to be in a locked cabinet, so you'd have to bust the lock.
Any keys?
You don't see any.
Yes, okay. Yeah, I'll use the baseball bat to open up some cabinets behind me.
Okay, as you do it...
The EMP rifle they took from me, is that still back here?
That is.
Oh, I'll grab that as well.
Okay, as you take the rifle and as you smash the cabinets, every smash, the TV screen shows a black image with the bounty increasing.
I'm not worried about that now.
It's 1,000 for every smash.
How's the TV screen got power?
Good point. Good point.
Battery backup.
Battery backup, yeah.
Because it's part of the security system.
So yeah, I'll be smashing up the cabinets. Money's going up.
Oh yeah, it seems to have gone up quite a lot because since the lights went out, everything that's happened in here has been accruing a bounty. So it's actually on to 64,000 now. It's almost like a pinball machine the way the score's going up.
Can I collect if I turn myself in?
As long as the lights are off when you do it.
Yeah,
But there is a chip reader here. If you spent enough time hacking it, you could maybe nick their money.
I don't think I can't hack. No,
Not
I mean,
in pitch black anyway.
if I could turn myself in, could I collect the reward?
You'd have to confess to all the crimes and likely become depersonalized and then have no rights to money. Because that's what the government
don't do
does.
But wouldn't they be breaking the law to pay me money?
Well, you wouldn't have the right to money. You'd have to ask for slip credit because you'd be depersonalized.
Okay.
Because there's quite a lot of rank point deduction that's already accrued to whoever this person that's doing all the damage in the dark is that they've assumed is one person.
They just assume everything is the same person, do they?
Well, because the lights are off and crime is happening, therefore somebody is committing a crime. And if you do an image recognition, all the images come up as the same.
Okay.
It must be the same person.
I will try and find something useful in the cabinets behind me, but I will have the EMP rifle.
Ammo and grenades.
Grenades. I'll just take grenades and EMP if I can, but anything if I can.
The problem is you've got to identify things by touch. So let's have a perception. No, it's not going to be perception. Let's have an agility plus observation roll.
Agility
-6.
Oh. Okay, so that's just basically that's a fail.
Okay. You have picked up a number of grenades. You do not know what they are.
Okay.
You also have an unloaded EMP rifle.
Oh. Oh, just be prepared for me later on to start just chucking random grenades.
I know. I'll have fun with that. Meanwhile, Jason.
Hello.
Granny's getting action from a cyber wolf.
Okay. Is it because the effect of the EMP or just something else?
The EMP damaged the wolf but hasn't killed it.
I just wondered if it had sent it a bit doolally. Because it was being all aggressive with me and biting me, but then goes and, humps her.
Well, she was facing away from it, and it's decided to do that.
Okay.
Just keep facing it. Whatever you do, keep facing it.
Yes. Can I hear nanogies at this point?
You hear a high whining, and actually, since you got up on the cabinet, it seems to be getting ever so slightly closer.
Right,
okay. That could be the baby Jesus on his drone.
It sounds a lot quieter than the drone.
Okay, I'm going to try and head towards the back, where hopefully there'll be some kind of office to get these lights turned back on. So
and you're doing this along the top of the the shelf. So boxes do kind of get knocked off. It's not going to be that quiet.
It's Die Hard style.
Okay, so that's what you do. All right, so that takes you a couple of rounds. Kevin takes a couple of rounds in the ammo cabinet. Meanwhile, Cyberdog finishes, and then you hear Granny do a sound, and then you hear no more. Kevin.
Yes. I want to start my way back to the escalators.
Okay. Did you kill Murmuring Mumble?
It was right down on hit points, but it wasn't completely gone.
Ah. So guess who you come across?
Oh,
It misses you. God, your defense skills too
I'm
good
just
for
going to leave. I'm just going to walk straight past.
it. It continues to chase after you. Since you last saw it, it has actually managed to get upright.
Oh, okay.
So it's got its normal mobility back. So yeah, you head for the escalator, but you're fumbling around blindly in the dark. So actually, and now you're basically playing Pac-Man with the ghost that's chasing you.
Yes.
So it's going to take you a couple of turns. Meanwhile, Danny, you have got to the far wall, jumped across a few wall units type things, being all ninja-esque, and found the fuse box with nails bolted across it. Basically, it's been hit by a shower of nails, and that has kind of tripped it.
Okay. If I pull the nails out, will I be able to repair it?
You could do a repair. What you have to bear in mind, though, is you'll be doing the repair in the dark, and it's live wires. So it'll be at -6, and if you fail, you're going to get zapped by a live wire. But it would be intelligence. Actually, no, let's make it agility plus mechtronics,
Even better. Okay.
but at -6.
Oof, okay.
And if it fails, you get zapped.
I know. Okay, I'm spending a conviction.
For reroll or +4?
I'm definitely going to re-roll that. Oh yes, I made it by 2.
Okay, yeah, you fix the fuse box after a brief moment where you nearly dropped the live wire. But yeah, you catch it just before it strikes the metal shelves that you're on. You get it all connected up. And the lights come on. And you're all pleased with yourself like this, and you turn around and there's a murder class droid with Chestburster Nano Jesus fused into the front of it, and it's looking at you. And we'll take a short break.
Okay.
Wow.
My avatar's gone.
Ooh, Becky needs a book. We're in trouble.
So I called it murder class. It's executioner class. So it looks like that. Except on
good.
this bonnet area here is infused the torso, shoulders, and head and arms
Of
of
Nano Jesus.
Nano Jesus. And the executioner droid is kind of flying. Nano Jesus also has a nail gun for an arm. His arm is kind of fused into it. Nano Jesus, just because I haven't shown the picture of him yet, he looks like this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give you one sort of reaction action before Chestburster Nano Jesus. Sorry, flying weaponized Chestburster Nano Jesus von Executioner Droid has an action. That is the name it gives it in the book at this point.
It's quite a name.
As you're reading through the book, the name keeps getting longer. It becomes that flying Chestburster Nano Jesus, weaponized flying Jesus. It goes on and on.
Okay. How close am I to it?
It is basically, it's moved up behind you while you were fiddling with the fuse box, so a couple of meters.
Couple of meters. Okay. Am I able to try and back throw another EMP grenade at it?
Yeah, you can drop an EMP grenade. The thing is, the range is so close, if you don't get it right, you might still hit, but also include yourself.
Well, I've got my shield on, so...
Yeah, that's... oh, yours is EMP immune, didn't you? You got an
Yes.
EMP immune one. Yeah, okay. Cool. Then do it.
I was more worried about you saying that it will trip the fuse again and then turn the lights out.
Oh, that could happen as well.
Oh, shouldn't have said that. Okay. Come on. Oh, I got a crit!
You got a crit?
Yes.
Okay. Roll your 3d6 damage and then double it.
Literally, I got all the dice out for on my character sheet, and I've not needed any of them. And I've been having to get out more dice for this. Okay, that's a bit better. So it's a 15.
15.
Doubled. Sorry, 30.
Doubles to 30.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. Well. So the executioner droid conks out. Wow. Okay. And Nano Jesus himself appears to grimace in pain before disconnecting himself from the now dead executioner droid, sticking two fingers up, and then bolting off just immediately like it's a 180-degree turn, and bolts off at 25 mile an hour away from you, back towards the droid section of the AMS shop. Meanwhile, Kevin, you get to the top of the stairs. You see at the top of...
Before I get, I won't go right to the top of the stairs. I want to go halfway up, and I'll select it. I'll select a grenade and throw to the top of the stairs. I
was about to say, like what you see before you get there. Basically, there's a bazooka, a loaded bazooka, propped up against the elevator or escalator rather. A dead granny with her neck gone, and somewhere behind there, you hear some growling, but you're not exactly sure from where.
I can't see. I can get to the bazooka.
You've got a clear line of sight to the bazooka. You can't see where the growling's from.
Okay, I'll go for the bazooka then.
You're running toward it.
Yeah.
Okay, you sprint up to the bazooka then and grab that. As you get to the very top of the stairs, there is this moment where you're picking up the bazooka, getting it over your shoulder, and a wolf is in the air leaping towards you. Can you... Various spammers appearing in the chat right now. Can you make an attack roll? If you want to take your time and hit, the wolf will strike first. If you'll take a -6 penalty, you'll hit first. It is a support weapon plus perception.
Surely the
Perception
spammers
support.
are just being appropriate for corporation.
Yeah, I'm not even going to delete
I
them.
love how one of them's called Henry Singleton as well.
Okay, perception support, you reckon?
Yeah.
Okay.
So do you want to try and beat the wolf and take the -6, or are you going to take your time, let the wolf hit you?
How do I shoot the dwarf if he hits me first?
Well, it's going to attack first if you don't want
Okay.
to take the penalty.
I won't take
You've
the
got one
penalty.
shot with the bazooka, so
What was it? Support, wasn't it?
yeah.
4. Oh, that's not too great. 9. Okay, that's a complete fail, even without the penalty.
Okay. How much did you fail by?
I failed by, let me see, that is perception. 9. I failed by 9.
Okay. Jason, can you make me a reflexes plus athletics check, please?
Do I have to?
Yes, because I decided in my head that 2 and 10 were exactly Nano, Jesus, and you respectively.
I just passed. Bang on.
Bang on. Okay, you dive out the way of this bazooka shot before it explodes. You leap over a shelf, basically. Can you roll damage for the fuse box, please, Kevin?
What's the bazooka damage?
Oh, good question. Support weapons. Where is the support weapons? There we go. It's basically going to be 60-10, please.
60-10.
Yes.
God. 14, 14, 15, 25, 45, 55.
Okay, the lights go out. And then a cyber wolf hits you or lands on you or tries to attack. So it's going to try and do a biting attack.
Danny, there's a granny over here firing a bloody bazooka.
I know that.
You've got a bazooka, so you've no close combat defense at the moment, so it has hit. Doing 8 plus, doing 30 damage. So what shield did you have?
That's my shield gone.
Yeah, that's your shield gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
It breaks. Like actually break.
Break. No shield.
Gave your other one to Elon.
I
Didn't even pick it up. You still got the disposables.
I do have a disposable. That is true. Yeah, I have 2 disposables actually.
Yeah, but right now, however, you're facing off against a cyber wolf. Jason, the lights have gone out. Your perception is now down to 0 again.
Yep. Okay. I did have an idea at this point, but now it's gone. I was intending to try and grab like a scooter or one of those Segway things to try and speed up with Nano Jesus, but now I can't see again. Thank you, Kevin. So, okay, I'm gonna try and get. Well, I'm kind of down anyway, aren't I? So I'm gonna try and find some sort of goggles to allow me to see better.
Can you make an intelligence plus observation check? We'll see if you can remember where they were. Did you see them?
made it by one, so hopefully yes.
Okay, you remember that they are in the store and on this floor, but they are regrettably a little bit of a distance from you. So
Worth it.
Yeah, so you start fumbling around to make your way over to the corner where you saw them. Meanwhile, Chestburster Nano Jesus is like, fuck you! And
Fuck you too.
and you can hear the sound of his nanites infesting something else. It's like a what are those sweets that pop in your mouth?
Oh, you only mean moon dust.
What, sherbets? Sherbet
It
dips.
just fizzes
Both
up
of those will
completely.
work. It's like that in a microwave. It's the only way I can describe it. It's so like a little shower of meteorites against a hard plastic surface, sort of popping.
Or just popcorn.
Or just popcorn if you like, but much faster. So yeah, he's obviously merging with some other kind of device. Back to Kevin.
Okay, do I know roughly where this thing is?
The Cyberwolf. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you can see its beady red eyes right in front of you. You're in close combat.
Throw the bazooka at it.
Okay, attacking with an improvised weapon.
You want to do what?
But to be honest, for a free action, you could actually just drop it and get your baseball bat back out.
Oh, okay, then. I'll do that.
That might be more efficient given your baseball bat is the Genghis Khan indestructible baseball bat. As much as I love the idea of hitting something with a bazooka, but it's not loaded till the fun's gone.
It isn't. No. That's what I was saying. I'll just get rid of it now because I can't do anything with it anymore.
Yeah, but no, for a free action, you just change weapons. So you can go back
I'll
to
just drop it and baseball bat then. If it's within reach, I will give it a swipe if it's within reach.
Absolutely, you're in close combat with it, so go ahead.
And so that is a pass by 2.
Its close combat is 7. So
my close combat is 7.
No, its close combat is 7. So that's its defense.
Okay.
So
right, so I failed now.
Yeah. Well, it's going to try and attack you, taking into account the -7. That is a miss, and that's also a miss. So basically, you have a non-Mexican standoff because it's more like a.
Well, should put my shield on now.
Well, with your free action next. Oh no, you've got to equip it first, haven't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Jason, you are halfway to where you think the goggles are.
Yep. I'm still going for them because I doubt I'll be able to repair it again. So yeah, night vision goggles.
Okay. You'll get there next turn then. Meanwhile, Chestburster Nano Jesus, you hear the sound of a click and a beep of something gets switched on, and then a low-pitched rumbling.
Low-pitched rumbling? Sounds unfortunately big.
I try and dive for cover, like if there's something I can get underneath. Like a box, like getting a box or something.
Okay, if you're not gonna, but that means you're not heading toward the goggles if you do that.
Not for now, because that sounds like a bomb going off or about to go off.
So you dive behind then one of the shelves of weapons stuff. Kevin,
did I hear this rumbling as well?
Mm-hmm.
But if I try and break away from this dog thing, wolf, it's going to get me, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to swipe at it with a bat again.
Okie doke.
Which is a complete fail. That's a 19, so no.
Okay. It is going to attack you. Oh, that's a hit. And that is a miss.
It's not good.
As it tries to chomp away at you. That is 19 damage as a claw strikes across you.
Oh, that's all my hit points. And my intravenous med pack will have to kick in.
Okay, that's a free action, so that restores 10 health.
So 19. Okay. Yeah, I'm at 3 then.
Okay. That brings us round to Jason again. You're currently hidden in some boxes then, and you didn't make it to the gloves. The goggles.
Not for now. No, I'm waiting for it to just kind of waiting for something to go off because that's what I thought was going to happen.
Okay. Well, there's this low rumbling sound, and it's moving very slowly toward you.
I thought they said they didn't have any tanks.
Okay. In that case, I kind of scramble back out of wherever I am and just leg it towards these goggles.
Okay. You basically, by the end of your move, you arrive at the goggles. They're in boxes. You start unpacking and stuff. Next turn, you'll be able to put them on with either action or free action.
Okay.
That brings us back round to the low rumbling is still moving towards you, Danny, so sort of deeper into the floor. So for your perspective, Kevin, it's getting further away. The cyber wolf is in front of you.
I want to activate my shield and put it on.
Okay, so
my disposable shield.
Yeah, you've got to basically get rid of your old shield, put your other one on, and then activate with your free action. So that's all of your go, basically. And then the cyber wolf, sensing your weakness, basically tries to leap up and bite at your neck. And that is a hit. Unfortunately. Okay, you do go unconscious.
Okay. All right.
It's broken your shield and gone right through. Meanwhile, at the other end of the store, Danny, you get to the goggles, you put them on, you turn around, and you see midway between you and the elevator is Chestburster Nano Jesus on a Roomba stuck on a cable, and is really angry with the cable. He still has a nail gun infused into him. He seems to be extricating himself from the Roomba. He's really angry. It looks like in the darkness he picked up the wrong droid.
Okay, so I have the goggles on now, yes?
You have the goggles on now, and that is what you see.
Cool, okay. Decisions. Problem is, if I throw a frag grenade, then he might just fall off and then like try and get something else. So
it's like he's stepping out of the Roomba already anyway by himself. So
okay, then never mind. I will. Yeah, all right. I'll throw the frag grenade.
Okay, make your to hit roll. Your perception will be at -2 because although you've got night vision on, it's not the same as full daylight.
Ooh. Well, I still passed.
Okay. You hit him with the frag grenade. Roll your damage.
What is it? 3d6.
For the frag grenade.
Oh, 60-10. I have that written down actually. 60-10.
They're normally 3d6. If it's 60-10, then that is. I've given you a special one at some point.
Maybe you did, but that's the one I've got left.
Okay. Because that is a lot bigger than a normal fragmentation grenade. That is.
Yeah.
That's why it wasn't. That's why it just said grenade 60-10. It must have been some encounter we had in the previous season.
I have a frag grenade and I have 60-10 written down as well for mine.
Yeah. But you must have looted something in the past that was a bit different, and we've forgotten the details.
31.
31. So
No, I beg your pardon, 41. Yeah, 41.
41.
Yeah, 10, 20, 30. Yeah, 41.
Mm. Right. So Chestburster Nano Jesus, you can still see the damage from the EMP grenade that he got caught in earlier that took out the droid. The big explosive you just chuck in has basically severed his arm largely, not completely, but because he's like a nano creature without a normal bone muscle structure, it still seems to perfectly operate. And what you can see is that it is actually knitting back together.
God, already.
It's like it's done a lot of damage to him, but moments later, it's like you never actually hit him. He fires his nail gun towards you. That is so close, but not quite. A lot of nail guns. Basically, it's almost like a crime scene outline around you because it was that close. But he has missed. Now you're in your night vision goggles. You can see lots of, you can see what's on this floor. You can see Nano Jesus. You see the bazooka. You see the ammo. You see that Kevin has gone down. He was holding an EMP rifle.
Shitty fucking shit.
And the cyber wolf is doing basically it's teabagging him.
Okay. I would like to head on up to the cyber wolf and try and dispatch it with my katana.
Okay, so you sprint across basically one side of the shop in a different aisle to Nano Jesus while he's sorting himself out, finishing extricating himself from the Roomba and repairing the damage and so on. So yeah, you arrive at the cyber wolf and you actually come up behind it. So this is like an opportunity attack.
Yeah, so I'm kind of doing full two-handed lockdown head sort of thing.
Okay, make your attack. I'm going to give it no defense on your opening attack because it's so busy teabagging Kevin. Hasn't actually noticed you.
Okay, made it by 10.
Okay. Make your damage roll then. So katana 2d4 plus it was two-handed, so strength times 2.
Page 146, apparently.
Only if you roll to
Only if you roll
maximum damage. Max damage
that's fine.
would be.
That's fine. I don't have any. Oh god, I don't have any d4s either.
Do you want me to roll them for you? Because I got one.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, please.
That is a 1 and a 2.
Right. 17 then.
Okay, 17 on the cyber wolf is after armor.
And the EMP that got it.
Yeah, I'm counting that. 12 brings it to a total of that. It is still alive.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Chestburster Nano Jesus is like proper tantruming over making the mistake and picking up the Roomba. And you can see him looking, looks like there's some kind of service exit to this shop. This is where the stock comes in at the back wall. He's eyeing it up and he's having a look around for weapons that could maybe damage it. And that is what he is doing this turn. The cyber wolf, meanwhile, has finished teabagging and turns around to face Danny and kind of engage now in proper close combat. So it will make an attack.
I start singing Jewel of the Fates.
What is your defense?
10.
It's 10, isn't it? Yeah, it doesn't hit.
I'd be surprised if it did.
Oh, it could, but it doesn't.
Okay. I just try and counterattack again with the sword.
Okay, you make your attack. Is it still a two-handed attack, yeah?
Yeah. Made it by 7. Took me a minute.
Okay, that actually does hit because it's got its defense now, but its defense is 7, so that's still a hit.
Okay. Do you want to roll my d4s again?
Oh yes, of course. That is a 2 and a 1.
God, your dice are shit. That's 17 again.
Okay, so armor, another 12 basically, which takes it to that total. Okay, you knock a side panel off it. You can see sort of exposed wiring, and there's a few sparks, but it is still going.
Oh.
And it tries to claw at you, misses, and hits.
Okay.
For 19 damage.
Oof. My shield is flickering.
Oh, you're on a shield, so that would count
Yeah.
as 21. I forgot it's max damage against a shield, isn't it?
Is it?
Yes. When attacking a shield, you just do max damage. You don't roll the damage.
Oh. Right, okay. So
it's
that's
21.
another shield gone.
Oh, so when it blew up in a single turn, so it's broken.
Yeah.
So it's got my shields twice like that.
That's
They
my
do a lot
second
of damage,
shield gone.
these things. It is, it's the finale. So, Chestburster Nano Jesus is basically getting a big satchel of explosives, but he's getting multiple packs. He's assembling them.
Aye, it'd be great if there was another person to help out, but no.
And then he's putting them on top of the Roomba.
I don't want to leave you. That's the problem. It's, but this fucking wolf won't die.
I know what you mean.
But it's your go now.
I carry on trying
Okay.
to. No, in fact, no. I try and stab it in the exposed panel, wherever it is.
Oh, cold shot. Okay, that will increase the difficulty by -4 then. But it's -11 in total because it's got its defense.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You could do it.
No. I've made it. Made it by
Wow.
1. I got an 8.
Okay. I was about to say you could switch to one-handed and then you get 2 attacks.
No, I've still got it.
You've done it. Okay. You aim straight for it. You run it through the microfusion core, causing a huge explosion over Kevin's body. And electrocharging your katana in the process. So the next hit with your katana will do 20 EMP damage.
Ooh.
As
Very
long
nice,
as you
very
use
nice.
it before it discharges.
Sure.
Also, don't touch anything that's earthed with it.
Okay. Okay. With Kevin's med pack, is that giving him anything back at the minute or not?
It's already empty.
I've used that. I've got more, but
All right. I stuff another intravenous med pack into him. In that case.
Okay. So you're holding your katana out like that.
Yes,
while
without
one-handedly applying a med pack. That gives Nano Jesus time to push the Roomba up to these doors and then start running away. So, Kevin, you're on 10 hit points. Danny, you're by the escalator. Chestburster Nano Jesus is in the middle of the store. The Roomba is at the far end of the wall with 4 satchel charges on the back of it. And Chestburster Nano Jesus is holding a detonator.
I'm out of grenades. I
I've
can't.
got grenades.
You have 1 action each. You could move there and get a single one-handed attack on with your katana if you've got a rate, because it's a rate 2 weapon.
Yeah, all right. Let's do it.
Kevin, you also, actually technically you're first in initiative, Kevin. So you also have the ability to move and attack or stand and attack, depending on what weapon you choose.
Well, you've got my baseball bat, haven't you?
Well,
Oh,
I'm
yes.
happy to give it to you, obviously.
Is it? Have you? I didn't think you had. You were
Well,
using your
no,
katana.
I tossed it to you to deal with
You were using it.
incense
Sorry,
Frank and stuff.
I thought you were hitting the summer wolf with it. Sorry.
No,
No,
that
he's
was my
using his
katana.
katana.
Oh, okay. Yes. So then I'll move and try and give it a whack of the.
Okay. Is the baseball bat rate 1 or rate 2? Rate 1, you're not going to get an attack when you arrive.
No, it's rate 2.
Rate 2. Okay, so you'll only be able to make 1 attack when you arrive. So that's a good point. You should have been rolling 2 attacks previously.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, of course.
You were basically doing it one hand behind your back like a pirate, showing off.
Well, he's a bit of a show off, so go on then. Okay, so I can move up and
Yeah, you can move up and attack if you so choose. He has a defense of 4.
That's handy because I've rolled really quite well. I've passed by it's 14 yet, so I've passed by 12.
It's not a double, is it? Have you
It's
rolled a
double 1, yeah.
It's double 1.
What?
You know, it's a crit.
Oh, sorry.
Doubles matter. Okay, that is a crit. So roll your damage.
The damage is 11 plus strength, which is 21.
Okay, so 21, and because it's a crit, that's doubled. So 42 damage. 42 damage. Hang on. So less the armor.
Wow.
So that's down to that, which means 15. Okay, he has stopped moving. Jason, what do you do?
I'm still going to rush it with my katana and do an
And
attack.
attack it.
while
Okay,
it's
it
still
has no
sizzling.
defense at the moment because it's stopped moving.
Aha.
All right.
Okay.
Make your attack. You're still gonna have to actually roll, attack it.
Yeah.
But
That's fine.
it's yeah.
Not a crit, but I did still make it by 7.
Is this one-handed or 2?
Well, from what you were saying before, I assumed it would have to be a one-handed attack because of the rate.
Oh,
that
yes,
right?
it would because it's a single attack. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, so it has to be one-handed.
Okay. Yeah. So your strength is
7.
okay.
So
You rolled a
2d4
3 and a
plus
2, so 12 damage plus the 20 EMPS. Okay. The EMPS stops it from kills him. Basically, that does actually kill him. You're actually 3 damage short of doing too much damage for it to recover, so it would have been fine next turn. But yes, the EMPS or EMP damage rather is sufficient so that the nanites themselves are actually killed. This causes Chestburster Nano Jesus to explode in a shower of nanites.
Oh, is that good or bad?
Well, it's
Die
a
for our
roll.
sins, fucker.
It's a roll.
Oof.
Where was it again? God damn it! I'm sure it was. Maybe it was. It's in here somewhere. Can't remember where I read it. Where's the bit about it exploding? It's definitely in here.
Just Phil's son doing something funny on back
Okay.
behind him.
Just looking. I remember reading it. When he is destroyed, he will explode in a shower of nasty little shards. Anyone in line of sight must roll reflexes plus athletics.
I'm surprised he didn't put something like tiny bulbous shards. Reflexes plus what? Sorry, athletics.
Athletics, yeah.
Reflexes plus athletics. I made it by 2. I'm rolling really well today. Like normally in corporation, my rolls are terrible.
Phil was muted, so I don't know what the answer was there.
So I passed by 2 as well.
Oh, what a shame.
Sheer dumb luck.
Could have had some fun with that.
Yeah, well, you did, me. Save it for next season.
Oh yeah, well yeah. I only have 1 more shield left after that. That bloody Wolford stayed alive.
Okay, you right. The blast doors to the shopping centre come up. Incidentally, the shopping assistant that arrested you earlier was in fact killed by Chestburster Nano Jesus.
Oh, that's handy.
As the blast doors come out, men in chemical suits basically come down and secure the area, and they're supported by a load of Mallenbach. And anyone who isn't either rich or an agent is just burned because it's too much risk. Too much risk of letting the nanites out. You being agents, but not rich, are put into quarantine. For a period of time and given many scans to make sure that no nanites got into you. And they didn't because you survived that roll. And after that, eventually Crazy Kiosk can then debrief you and sort everything out. So you actually spend a couple of months in quarantine in some secure location. Elon Musk, because he was rich, just bought his way out of that.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're in quarantine, you kind of missed it, but basically he did explode nanites out of him and was killed, and there was a whole big incident, and areas of Glasgow are no longer there because he was visiting one of Trump's golf courses at the time.
Is Glasgow becoming like the second France or something?
There was a huge incident that involved Mallenbach going in with flamethrowers and EMPs and lots of heavy weapons.
Oh my god!
But once you're out of quarantine, you are debriefed. Why you let Elon Musk fire you? You didn't get the full mission pay, but we did get reward for killing Chestburster, flying weaponized Chestburster Nano Jesus Von executioner droid. So you can still be paid. You're lucky sods. So
we did actually keep Elon Musk alive as well while he was in our care.
Aye, we did.
But he fired you.
Yeah, but we still kept him alive, even though he fired us. We still kept him alive
because his telephone was clean. He didn't even properly explain or finish signing the secondary contracts that we were trying to negotiate with him after he fired you. So, but he couldn't because he lost his phone and because you cleaned it. So you caused us all sorts of legal problem, but we're going to pay you. The UIG have asked to pay you a bonus. So we made them pay that, so everyone tax go up. And they have rewarded you with 4 rank points. So with your pay and the UIG bonus, you each have 20,000 UIG standard issue credits.
And 4 rank points.
Do you fancy maybe working for the UIG in the future, Kevin?
Sounds quite good, doesn't it?
It's like a better employer's model.
21, so.
They said they would pay your mission pay as a bonus. We tried to negotiate with our lawyers to just have them pay the mission pay as a bonus, but they said that would be bonus for us. We are still arguing this in court. It has cost 500,000 credits.
Oh dear.
So
I'm sad, never mind.
We are determined though that they will pay. We will get that 10,000 from you reimbursed at some point. But we will
Why
see.
do I get the feeling that will happen in season 5?
We'll see. But thank you for your service. Also, your friend is now out of quarantine from STD clinic in Milaure, so because he had VVFD.
Is he okay now,
Venus-
is he?
Sorry?
He's okay now, is he?
Well, he no longer has Venusian venereal fucking disease, but I gather he still has several others. But the big contagion threat is over, so hopefully he'll rejoin your group soon, which is good because we'd like to put you on some 12-pound missions. Okay.
Some what missions?
Oh, it's our new 4-for-1 offer.
Oh, of course it is.
Anyway, keep phone on, take a few weeks off to recover, and spend your money at any crazy kiosk establishment. Until then, thank you, goodbye.
Oh,
Right, well, maybe we should find a pirate server of World of Warcraft and get busy, eh?
we should get some downtime. Back to World of Warcraft.
Oh, do you want to actually play that and generate new D&D characters?
Why not?
We'll see about that when we discuss the potential of running a new season when AFA is finished or Boston and Architect, whichever one.
Or maybe the I don't know, the equivalent of Skyrim or something.
Yeah, we could discuss it when we potentially bring it back. Sounds like that people want to bring it back. So so we're going to end the broadcast here for now. So thank you for watching. I assume it's Mateo who's been with us all the way through because he spoke up in chat. I hope you enjoyed it. That was the Security Guards, hopefully a season 5 coming soon. But to satiate your appetite in the meantime, there's 3 seasons of this nonsense. And
this is tame.
Yeah. It was because I was running it from the book, which I'd never normally do. So, Christmas special. So there we go. That's it for now. Thank you for watching. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we'll be back. I think Saturday for the AFA finale. Is it?
Saturday's New Year's Day.
Saturday's New Year's Day. I don't know. I'm around. I don't know about everyone else though. So
yeah, I'm not going to make Saturday.
Fair do. So Monday then for masks. That's the
can do
3rd.
that.
Guessing most of us will be there. So we'll see you then. Until then, bye-bye.
Bye.